Today we have a very special guest, Alex Torres, who's a life coach.
Yay!
Welcome, Alex.
Thank you so much.
We cover the whole valley. You're from Visalia.
Yes.
One of the most important parts of the valley.
Yes, absolutely.
Now,
Yes.
are you from Visalia your whole life?
Actually, no. I grew up in a very small town in Kings County, Avenel.
Avenel.
So a lot of agricultural families out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I transitioned to Visalia about 6 years ago, and I love it. Close to the mountains, close to Sequoia. That's my getaway.
And you went to high school in Avenel?
I did.
And college somewhere?
College. I attended West Hills for a little bit.
West Hills, yeah. And
I actually graduated with my BS, Bachelor's in Human Services, 2012 from University of Phoenix.
Wow, that's a good school.
Yeah, and
that's hard work, though.
It is. I'm about a year shy from getting my master's in counseling and marriage and family therapy, so that's exciting.
Well, how did you become a life coach?
How did I become a life coach? Well, it's always been an innate passion of me to help people, and my journey began about 10 years ago almost, 2005. I started working at Avenel State Prison as a counselor, and I was like, I had no experience, and that kind of planted the seed of what I wanted to do. And after that, I've worked for several nonprofits, youth, families, and finally I decided to get certified as a life coach because I always thought, well, that'll be a good option to go into.
So you're a certified life coach?
Yes.
Well, that's different.
Yes.
Now, what kinds of people might need a life coach?
People that feel stuck, people that experience the lack of fulfillment, whether it's in relationships or lifestyle, people that, I'm the answer to that problem called self-awareness in relationships. So people that are ready to experience more fulfillment and start living life to the fullest.
Well, maybe the reason that they're kind of stuck in a rut is because they do the same thing every day, but you don't always realize it because that's the norm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I do every day, and sometimes somebody needs to come along and say, hey, look how you're holding yourself, look how you're acting,
Absolutely.
look how you're presenting yourself and stuff like that.
Absolutely. I came to that realization when I took this leap of entrepreneurship. I felt like I was living a cyclical life and started asking those questions. Who am I? What am I here for? What is my purpose? And how do I tap into my gifts? I truly believe that everyone is gifted and has a divine purpose. So I help people discover that. Yeah.
Now, I know it's probably personal. You can't tell us names and stuff
Right.
like that. It's all confidential. You got any big success stories you could allude to?
I do. One of my current clients, I just love her. We started working in June. And within a couple months of working with her, she got a raise. She's been, losing weight, so her health has improved, and she started school, going back for her RN. She's at LVN.
Oh my God.
So yes, it's wonderful.
Wake up, get out of your rut, and find the next
Yes.
step in your life.
Yes.
Now, tell me the name of your business.
It's Vitality Life Coaching, but my brand is Stop Bullying Yourself.
Stop bullying
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
Wow.
It's Stop Bullying. I find that a lot of people that I work with, and just talking to people, you're your worst critic. You put yourself down. You tend to, what is that inner chat? And a lot of the times that inner chat really affects you and your lifestyle and what you do. So I realized people bully themselves. They really do. So that's kind of my focus, is to help people to stop bullying themselves, to find more self-love, and to practice more self-care.
Do you have a website or a way people could reach you?
Actually, my website is in process right now, but you can reach me through Facebook. It's Alex Torres, or Instagram. It's I am Alex Torres.
I am
Alex Torres. Yes.
So Facebook seems to be the standard now to reach people.
Yes, a lot of my clients and a lot of connections, business connections for me, have been happening through Facebook. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Well, I would just say maybe people who are watching would just think that, oh my gosh, I'm kind of stuck here. I don't know where to go. I'd like to take another step, but I've been here for years. Maybe they could just contact you through Facebook or something.
Absolutely.
And say, what's going on? Do you do a free consultation?
I do. I have a discovery session. It's about an hour, and it's kind of to play with it. And even if it's not compatible for that person, I would be glad to refer them.
Refer to someone else.
I always offer a discovery session. It's complimentary. It's on me.
Are there a lot of certified life coaches around?
In the Valley, it's been kind of difficult to be able to connect with a lot of them. There's a few, but there's a few out there. There is. It's not as popular as it is in the Bay or LA, but
it's more prominent.
Yeah,
but
it
you
is
know some
definitely.
others, so if they're not the perfect fit with you, you might try to help place them someplace they could.
I actually I work with the life coach, and she's amazing. She's out of San Diego, so yeah.
Now, what about young people? Have you mentored any young people?
I have worked with which was the Heart Pro Youth, and a lot of the things that we did was mentoring them. And one of my ways of giving back is going back to the schools or to organizations where they need mentors and just sharing my story of survival. So we all have a story, and I like to share my story of overcoming.
And do you have any steps in self-analysis that people can go through to find out if they need the life coach or if they're doing okay?
Yes. Well, I think one of the main things, it'll be when you start asking those questions, what am I here for? And when you start finding that you're not fulfilled, that's when you're kind of, not anybody is made for life coaching. You really have to be willing and ready to take that bold step. And it's, I don't want to call it work. It's a journey. But if you're asking yourself, what am I here for? You're in between whatever transition, life, career, and you're just kind of, I don't know, kind of thing. If there's a big question mark, but you have a strong desire, I think you're ready for a life coach.
Well, what about this? Do some people not know that they're able to take a step or not confident that a step is available to them, and they somehow just need to break through that barrier?
Absolutely.
It's their own barrier, right?
Yes.
That's their bullying
themselves. That's the bullying yourself, the negating the inner chat that you're constantly, well, I can't, well, this fear, well, what if you just get into flow and take that leap? What's the worst thing that can really happen? Take the step. Yes.
Well, let's go over how people could reach you. Is your number on the screen? My eyesight doesn't let me know that. Why don't you give it out?
It's 559-786-7579. And you can reach me on Facebook. It's Alex Torres. And Instagram, I am Alex Torres.
There's not a million Alex Torres out there. I think we found you on Facebook.
Yes.
I said, Alex, and I was reading your little thing. I said, we got to get her on a show and talk about this.
Awesome. I'm glad.
And so if you need life coaching, Alex Torres has Vitality Life Coaching.
Yes.
And the brand is
Stop Bullying Yourself.
Stop Bullying Yourself. For goodness sake, stop bullying yourself. But just send Alex a message. Ask some questions. Prod a little bit and just find out a little about yourself. She'll help you. She's very nice, as you can see. Can you come back and talk about this some more?
Yes, absolutely.
I find this absolutely fascinating. Alex Torres,